On today's episode of The Guitar with Rod, I'm going to be giving you my top 5 tips for beginning guitar players. Coming up. Welcome to The Guitar with Rod. I'm Rod, and on today's episode, as mentioned, I'm going to be giving you my top 5 tips for beginning guitar players. Let's get right to it. Number 5. Don't overspend. This is an easy one. I would first set yourself a budget. So I would go, I think a reasonable budget for a beginning guitar player should be about $300 to $350. And I would recommend you getting a decent acoustic guitar. Nothing outlandish, something about $300. Save yourself $50 for about some accessories. Get yourself a couple of packs of strings, some picks, maybe a peg winder, maybe a method book, and I would maybe grab an inexpensive music stand off of like Amazon. That's about it. Don't want to fall into the trap of getting an electric guitar, because what you're going to do is you're going to end up spending more on the electric. You're going to then end up buying an amp, effects pedals, straps, all kinds of different things, and you haven't even learned your first chord. So definitely don't fall into this trap. Get yourself a nylon or a steel string acoustic, and I would highly recommend starting with a steel string acoustic to start. Number 4, set yourself up a simple practice spot, but don't overdo it. Clean out a nice little spot, set yourself up with a chair, put your music stand there, and that's about it. The reason I want you to set yourself up with a practice space is because I want you to set it up, and then I want you to start envisioning yourself practicing in that space. Now that may sound a little out there, a little mystical, but what it's going to do is it's going to allow you to envision yourself practicing before you even begin. Number 3, seek some sort of instruction. So whether it's a local instructor, which I highly recommend, online instruction, or maybe some sort of self-taught where you're maybe looking at some tabs and you're on YouTube. Either way, the key here is to be consistent. So I would recommend practicing for about 3 to 5 days a week. On those days, 1 to 2 hours. And as long as you're consistent, you'd be surprised just how good you can get in a short amount of time. Number 2. Now this is a good one even for veteran guitar players, and this is a tough one. But try not to compare yourself to others. So if you're seeing some kid that's like on TikTok or IG, Instagram, and they're just slaying, that's awesome. Get inspiration from that, but try not to let it discourage you, and try not to compare your progress to theirs. They're on their journey and you're on yours. So you just need to really focus on getting better each and every day, each and every week, and enjoying the process. Number 1, just play and have fun. This is such a simple piece of advice, but it's something that we often forget. This is why a lot of younger people can actually end up learning instruments a lot of times more effectively than adults. We sometimes forget to just play and have fun and experiment. Just pick up the guitar. Okay, I don't have to necessarily learn, all of these chords. Maybe I could just strum the guitar. Maybe I can pick the E note and hear the sound and, just kind of play with it. So sometimes you just need to pick up the instrument and it gets yourself used to it. So if you're sitting there, you got this instructor, and then you have your practice space, it can seem a little daunting at first. So just by picking up the guitar, practicing a little bit, and just playing, you'd be surprised how easy it can be to start breaking you into that practice routine, so you can really start to truly enjoy playing the instrument. So that's it. Those are my top 5 tips for beginning guitar players. If you like this type of content and you want to see more, please subscribe to the channel. Give us a like, share the video. We hope you enjoy your journey playing the guitar. We hope to educate you on your journey on the guitar. Keep slaying, keep shredding, and we hope to see you guys again. Talk to you soon.